Following the departure of the centrist former General Benny Gantz, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu dissolved the six-member war cabinet on Monday, which is expected to impact the Israel-Hamas war and the ceasefire talks with Hamas. The disbanding of the group drew a reaction from the United States, with the National Security Council spokesman John Kirby asserting that since Gantz left, Netanyahu did not have many options.
It's really up to the Prime Minister to decide, Mary. This is the war cabinet was an internal domestic measure taken by the Prime Minister to better advise and provide him counsel on the war. We said at the time that we believed it was a worthwhile step, and we still hold by that. But with Mr. Gantz's decision to leave, I'm not sure that Prime Minister Netanyahu was left with a whole lot of other choices.
With the dissolving of the war cabinet, Prime Minister Netanyahu is now expected to consult the Gaza war with a small group of ministers, including Defense Minister Yoav Gallant and Strategic Affairs Minister Ron Dermer, who were part of the war cabinet. For the unversed, the war cabinet was set up 5 days after the Hamas terrorists attacked Israeli soil. The war cabinet included 5 members: Prime Minister Netanyahu, Defense Minister Yoav Gallant, Opposition Leader Benny Gantz, and 2 observers, Ron Dermer and Gadi Eisenkot. However, Gantz, Netanyahu's most formidable political opponent, withdrew from the cabinet last week, citing the Israeli Prime Minister's failure to devise a strategy for the conflict in Gaza and the future governance of the Gaza Strip. Accusing Prime Minister Netanyahu of putting his personal political consideration ahead of the post-war strategy, Gantz stated that Netanyahu prevented the war cabinet from moving forward to a real victory. Meanwhile, reacting to Prime Minister Netanyahu's decision to dissolve the war cabinet, the White House called it an internal issue, as the cabinet was a domestic measure formulated for advising the Prime Minister regarding war strategies. Spokesman Kirby further noted that ever since Gantz left the war cabinet, Netanyahu had little choice. It is believed that as the war cabinet is disbanded, it would further distance Prime Minister Netanyahu from agreeing for a ceasefire in the war, which is now in its 9th month. With Gantz's withdrawal, an Israeli leader who was more open to a ceasefire deal, Netanyahu would now rely on the members of his security cabinet, some of whom oppose ceasefire deals and have voiced support for reoccupying Gaza, triggering fears that the war will be prolonged, while the humanitarian crisis would escalate. Additionally, dissolving of the cabinet allows Prime Minister Netanyahu to draw out the war to stay in power. Critics believe that an end to the war would mean an investigation into the government's failures on 7 October, raising likelihood of new election at a time when numerous protests are calling on Netanyahu to resign. As of latest, the Israeli military announced a tactical pause of military activity along a route in southern Gaza to allow aid to be distributed, despite Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's disapproval of the same.